2017 mock draft in September? You betcha! You're watching the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. Hello and welcome to the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. We have a 2017 NFL mock draft down in the description box below. That's right, it is September 4th. Do I care? Nope. Because I'm someone that loves to look ahead to the future, probably a little more than I should, especially considering the fact that I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, and this year we have 2 first-round picks. I couldn't help myself. I had to make a 2017 mock draft this early, and I made one actually in May, right after the 2016 NFL draft. But looking back, that mock draft I made was kind of trash, to be quite honest with you. Mainly because I didn't really know a lot of these players, know a lot of their stock and all of that. But I've really done my research lately, and I really have a good grasp, I think, on the stock of these players, on how good these players really are, on where they're going to go. Even this early, I truly believe that. Now, things will change, but trust me, this mock will be a lot better than that mock. Again, full mock can be found down in the description box below. We're going to blaze through it real quick. So, the order of this mock draft is inverse to my win-loss predictions. If you've been watching my channel, you know I've given win-loss prediction for each and every single team in the NFL. For example, number 1 overall, I have the 49ers picking first. Why? Because I have them going 2-14. And then also in the playoffs, my playoff predictions are also taken into account here. So this is just the way I see the order being. I think it's going to be pretty freaking close. It won't be exact. I mean, it's just not going to happen. But I actually think this is pretty freaking accurate if you ask me. Let's get into it. So first, the 49ers take Deshaun Watson out of Clemson. They need a quarterback. They get him here. Deshaun Watson plays like Cam Newton, looks like Marcus Mariota in terms of his build, but he plays like Cam Newton. They throw the deep ball really well. They move a little bit. I mean, obviously, Cam Newton's just a way better runner, but in terms of sitting in the pocket and throwing the football, looks a lot like Cam Newton. I'm intrigued, but not 100% sold quite yet. Number 2, Tennessee Titans via the LA Rams take Myles Garrett. Look, I'm a Titans fan, and Titans fans, I get it. We have Brian Orakpo and Derek Morgan, but if you can get Myles Garrett, you get Myles Garrett. This is the number 1 prospect in the upcoming draft. We need elite talent offensively. I fear that if this is really where we're picking next year, John Robinson might try to trade down. Dude, look, when you're trying to acquire picks, it's because there's some sort of promised land, right? There's some sort of player that you can get down the road that will help you immensely. This is the promised land. You take Myles Garrett. Number 3, Cleveland Browns, their own pick. They take Leonard Fournette. Number 4, Cleveland Browns via the Eagles take Brad Kaaya out of Miami. You know, I'm not really sold on Brad Kaaya right now, but, you know, people like him, so fine. I'll have him going this high, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't even make the first round. But for now, okay, I'll buy it. We have the Miami Dolphins taking Dalvin Cook. I'm a big Dalvin Cook fan. I think he's actually right there with Leonard Fournette. They're very different, but Dalvin Cook plays like Chris Johnson, looks like Maurice Jones-Drew in terms of being short stature. I'm very intrigued by Dalvin Cook, and I think a lot of teams will be too, and I think he's going to go very, very high. I think he's going to win the Heisman. Number 6, the Buffalo Bills take Jabrill Peppers, a versatile linebacker, safety, whatever. They need versatile defenders. They're going to get one here in Jabrill Peppers. Number 7, Atlanta Falcons take Mike Williams, wide receiver out of Clemson. I think this guy's looking fantastic, had a great game yesterday. I think he's the number 1 wide receiver. I wanted to believe it was Juju Smith, but I don't think so anymore. I think it's Mike Williams. Number 8, the Tennessee Titans, their own pick. They take Desmond King, cornerback out of Iowa. They need defense. They need secondary help. They get it here. Number 9, Cam Robinson, offensive tackle of Alabama, goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, the Jaguars' offensive line stinks. You saw that in the preseason. You're going to see it all of this season. Robinson will go a little bit lower than most people have him, like top 5, but he should still be a top 10, top 15 pick. He goes to Jacksonville. Number 10, Lions take defensive end / outside linebacker Tim Williams out of Alabama. Intrigued by Williams. Hasn't had a lot of volume, but he's done a lot with what little he's gotten so far. Number 11, Dallas Cowboys take Jonathan Allen, defensive tackle out of Alabama. Also defensive end. They'll have to figure out out which one they'll want him to play if they were to take him, of course. Chargers take safety Jabrill Adams with the 12th pick. 13, New York Jets take Jalen Teez. Tabor, he's going by Teez nowadays. I don't know why. Maybe because he likes to tease you and me. He got suspended for a game, the first game of this season. He needs to be better. I thought he was on track to be a top 10 pick. Not after that suspension. And I think other cornerbacks like Marlon Humphrey and Tre'Davious White and Jordan Lewis could really challenge him. He really needs to play better once he comes back. Baltimore Ravens at 14 take running back Christian McCaffery. I think they need some sort of spark offensively. Steve Smith is going to be gone after this season. Their running back is a mess. They get Christian McCaffrey here and hope that he's able to hold down this position for years to come. We have number 15, New Orleans Saints take defensive end Derek Barnett. They need a defensive end. They get one here. They need a pass rusher opposite of Cameron Jordan. 16, Philadelphia Eagles take wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster out of USC. They probably wouldn't be thrilled with taking another wide receiver out of USC, but I like this pick. They're going to need to take a wide receiver. It's either him or Corey Davis. Maybe even Isaiah Ford can get in the conversation. But for now, Juju Smith is still a fringe top 15 talent, so he goes here. 17, Chicago Bears take offensive tackle Roderick Johnson. 18, Denver Broncos defensive tackle Malik McDowell. 19, Washington Redskins get their running back and Nick Chubb out of Georgia. 20, Kansas City Chiefs take defensive end outside linebacker Charles Harris out of Missouri. 21, Tampa Bay Buccaneers take wide receiver Corey Davis. 22, Indianapolis Colts take cornerback Marlon Humphrey, who had a really good game yesterday. I think he could really climb up draft boards, so look out for him. 23, New York Giants take Raekwon McMillan out of Ohio State. 24, Houston Texans take Jared Davis out of Florida. 25, Oakland Raiders take Jordan Lewis, cornerback out of Michigan. 26, Cincinnati Bengals take Carl Lawson out of Auburn. I think they need another pass rusher. Carlos Dunlap is still very good, but I think they could use another one. They get one here. 27, Carolina Panthers take offensive tackle Mike McGlinchey out of Notre Dame. The Panthers, they need a tackle to me. Michael Orr, Mike Remmers, they aren't great. And wide receiver is also a possibility here, also pass rusher, but I went with offensive tackle. 28, Reuben Foster, inside linebacker, goes to the Green Bay Packers. 29, Seattle Seahawks take cornerback Adoree Jackson. I need to see a little bit more from him before I put him in the top 20, top 15, top 10. He looked really good yesterday. Let's see more from Adoree Jackson. 30, New England Patriots take Pat Elflein. I think that's Elflein out of Ohio State. They need offensive linemen. They get one here. 31, Pittsburgh Steelers take Devontae Fields, outside linebacker out of Louisville. This year, Bud Dupree is going to be on IR. They're going to be looking for yet another pass rusher next year. They get one here in Devontae Fields. And then 32, Arizona Cardinals, who I have winning the Super Bowl, they take tight end O.J. Howard, who I'm not in love with. I need to see more volume from him, but I think he's going to end up going in the first round because with that size and that speed, someone will take a flyer on him. Either him or Jake Butt could be really potential picks here. So there you go. My 2017 mock draft yet again down in the description box below. My next one will not be until mid-season, probably after week 8. So enjoy this one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and most importantly to subscribe for more videos. And until next time, this has been the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out.